Kevin Hart is one of the highest paid comedians in the world, earning $90 million a year. You could say he is filthy rich. He has so much money that he bought a luxurious $8 million mansion, a car collection of more than $5 million, and his own private jet of $7 million. And not only is he living the life he always dreamed of, but also takes care of his dad because he bought him a mansion, he bought him a car, and he gives him money monthly to make sure he has everything he needs. But some people think that his dad doesn't deserve any of it because when Kevin was a kid, his dad was never around. And when he was, he didn't take care of him. He only made things worse, to the point he almost caused Kevin's death. But when you find out the real reason behind the things that he did, you will understand why Kevin still loves him. Kevin's life wasn't always easy. In fact, a lot of things happened to him that scared him for the rest of his life. Being in a poor family that struggled to make ends meet, he grew up in a dangerous neighborhood filled with crime. And on top of that, he was constantly bullied by classmates for being short. But despite everything, he always found a way to laugh about it. And what many thought was just scripted jokes were actually his way of coping with the things that happened to him.
One day my dad got high as shit. He came home. He said, "Look, boy, you've been asking me about this damn puppy. I went out, I bought you a puppy." I'm a kid, so I'm excited. I was like, "Where's it at?" He said, "It's on the porch." I go run out on the porch. It was a full-grown German Shepherd walking back and forth. This stole a police dog, okay? I know it was a police dog because he had K9 on his vest. My dad picked me up, grabbed me, threw me in 7 feet. As soon as I hit the water, I started to die immediately. That's what my dad said. "Hey! You better not f***ing drown."
You see, Kevin saw his dad in a lot of situations that a kid should never see because his dad was an alcoholic, an ex-con, and a drug addict. And that's why he was barely around when Kevin was growing up. And the only times he was around was when he was so high that he often put his son in dangerous situations, like the time his dad offered to take him to a vacation camp.
My dad took me to the wrong camp. Drugs make you do dumb shit, man. Stupidest thing my dad ever did when he was on drugs, right? When I was a kid, I remember my dad came to parent-teacher conference. My dad shows up with sweatpants on with no drawers. This was all over the place, okay?
And the worst thing that his father ever did to him was almost causing his death when his dad tried to teach him how to swim, and he almost drowned.
You have thrown your son in a pool in which he almost dies. You steal a police dog. You ruin your son's spelling bee competition.
Yeah.
All those true?
Yeah.
And instead of feeling sorry for himself or holding a grudge against his dad, he uses his experiences as a material for his stand-up gigs and doesn't hold any resentment to his dad because he understood that his dad was just doing his best to be a father to him.